What's up, fuckers, and welcome back to another rebuild here on NBA 2K22 in action. Today, we're doing my first 5-year rebuild in a long time. I don't think I've done one of these basically since last summer, so I'm excited to get back into them. A lot of you guys have been asking me for some longer rebuilds, and today we're starting out with a 5-year Indiana Pacers rebuild. Now, I wanted to start out with a team like the Pacers because although they're not the best team in the world, they're definitely not the worst team in the NBA. So I think we found a really good middle ground with a team that still has some pretty decent young talent, but it's really not going to be good for the next couple years. We get a 5-year rebuild in here. Hopefully you can win a championship by the end of it. So obviously this is going to be a longer rebuild as well. We're tacking on 2 extra seasons. So if you guys are enjoying the longer videos, make sure to let me know down below in the comments section. And while you're down there, let me know what other teams you want to see me use for 5-year rebuilds. I'm down to do a lot of them. I've obviously done a lot of rebuilds lately with a lot of different teams. So I might lay off some of the teams that I've just done a decent amount, but whatever you guys want to see, let me know in the comments section. Of course, if you have not yet, you guys subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Road to 30K is steaming up fast. And I really am appreciative to each and every individual one of you guys who have subscribed to the channel. But intro's long enough already, man. We got a 5-year rebuild here with the Pacers. Let's hop into it. So we'll quickly go over the Pacers roster. Obviously, not everything is going to be 100% accurate, of course, depending when you're watching this video, because free agency is still going on. We don't know what final rosters are going to look like. We're still in July. So, no, that's not what I'm going for. So, let's get into this roster a little bit. They obviously made the big trade with Malcolm Brogdon to the Celtics. That's also part of the reason why I'm kind of doing this today, because I never really did the other side of the Malcolm Brogdon trade rebuild. So, yeah, we're doing that today, man. But let's get into this roster. Obviously, Tyrese Halliburton's kind of frontlining this rebuild right now. Came over in the Domantas Sabonis trade with the Sacramento Kings. I still can't believe that the Kings just got rid of him. But a really good start for us here. We're going to be building around him, obviously really young, at 22 years of age. They got TJ McConnell as their backup point guard, not a bad option. Andrew Nembhard here as well. Shooting guard spot, Buddy Hield. I wouldn't be surprised if they potentially look to move him in the offseason. I think a team like the Lakers potentially could be in play for Buddy Hield. I mean, obviously, 29 years old, not really exactly on par for a team that's going to be rebuilding for the next 3 to 4 years, but obviously a really good three-point shooter, can contribute to a lot of teams. Ben Mathurin, was he 6th overall pick? Yes, he was in the 2022 draft. I kind of want to build around him here at the shooting guard spot. I'm hoping that's going to be one of the main focal points today throughout our 5-year rebuild. But again, we will see. Time will tell. Chris Duarte, who was quite an old rookie last season. He was, what, 24 last year for his rookie season in 2021. Had a really solid start for the Indiana Pacers. You know, he's probably not going to be a long-term answer here, but I'm excited to have him. Aaron Nesmith, who was one of the pieces that came over in the deal with the Malcolm Brogdon trade with the Celtics. Aaron Nesmith is... he's a project. That's the nice way to say it, I guess. Kendall Brown is, what? Second-round pick? Yeah, second-round pick in 2022. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know a ton about him. Maybe could contribute at some point, but as of now, I think Nesmith definitely is just a little bit better. Jabari Smith Jr., Jalen Smith, who they signed in free agency from the Phoenix Suns. Nice young piece. Again, a little bit of potential, definitely. I think it's kind of that one of those deals that could possibly go either which way. I will update his contract because it's not accurate. I just had to sign him, so I'll update that contract before we do get into this. O'Shea Brissett here as well, 24 years old. So the young talent is here. It's really something that we do have to look forward to. Miles Turner is here. Obviously been one of the cornerstone pieces of this team for a little while now. The rumors are starting to float around. They've been floating around for the past couple seasons. They could potentially move him. They moved on from Sabonis. Is Miles Turner next? Who knows? I like him a lot. I'm going to try to use him as much as I can today. They got Isaiah Jackson, a really good backup center option. They got Goga here as well, and then Daniel Tice kind of came over in that trade. He's interesting. That's, again, the nice way to say it. But let me fix Jalen Smith's contract. I think it's like a 3-year, $15 million deal. I'll double check that. It's not the 2-year, $33 million deal. But, yeah, let me update that, and I'll see you guys with either a trade or the rotation. We're moving on from Daniel Tice. Ultimately, there's a lot of centers on this team. Daniel Tice is really just not needed here. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if the Pacers did something and got rid of him before the actual season starts. But the Pistons, for some reason, want to give me their first-round pick, top 3 protected in 2025. They do tend to be pretty good by that point in time. But a first-round pick for Daniel Tice, who wouldn't have been in the rotation, is a W no matter which way you look at it. But that's one trade down. I think I might have one more. I know I just did this deal in a rebuild a couple days ago, but I'm going to do it again. Buddy Hield in a second-round pick to Miami for Duncan Robinson in a first. And let me explain to you why I'm doing this. I want Chris Duarte to start. I think Buddy Hield ultimately isn't a long-term option on this team, no matter which way you look at it. So Duncan Robinson is going to come in. Obviously, it's not a very good contract whatsoever, hence why the first-round pick's attached to me. I'm not trying to make this realistic, but I'm trying to just kind of understand the value of why I'm doing this trade. So Robinson's going to come in. He's not going to be starting. He'll be coming off the bench. The main reason I'm doing this deal is for the first-round pick, and then we can move Robinson come the offseason. But that's my final trade. I'm now going to go ahead and set the rotation. I'll see you guys with it. The rotation for the first year is as follows. Tyrese Halliburton obviously going to kind of have to hopefully lead us to the promised land as of now. This is not a playoff team. This is not a championship caliber team. We really don't have to worry about that. But again, developing him is one of my main goals, playing 35 minutes a night. Followed by Benedict Mathurin, who was the number 6 overall pick. Very high hopes for him. Hopefully him and Halliburton can be our backcourt throughout the 5 years of this video. Chris Duarte here, the 25-year-old second-year player. Jalen Smith, who obviously signed that deal via free agency, came over from the Phoenix Suns in the offseason. Really low risk, high reward kind of deal in my opinion. It's only $15 million, third year's a player option, so not a bad deal. And then Miles Turner, who we're going to have to make a decision on this offseason, what we do want to end up doing with him. I don't want to just let him go, but you know, if there's a fit issue somewhere, whatever it may be, if he's asking for too much money, whatever it may be, we'll address that in the offseason. Bench unit, Isaiah Jackson, definitely probably the best player on our bench. I don't typically, at least according to 2K's overall system, you know, I don't necessarily love having centers be my sixth man, but in a throwaway year like this, I don't really mind it. As you can see, the rest of the rotation right here is as follows. But yeah, first year of a 5-year rebuild, so buckle up. It's going to be a long one. I'll see you guys in year number 1. So to say I'm shocked would be an understatement. We are in the playoffs, and we're not even in the play-in. We are just genuinely in the playoffs. I have no idea how that happened. I don't know. I would have preferred to suck and had a higher pick, but I don't know. Shocker. Luka MVP. Chet Holmgren Rookie of the Year. Trae Young, 6th man. It's annoying this happens. It's because they can't, for some reason, play him and DeJounte next to each other. Giannis Defensive Player of the Year. Chris Duarte. Actually wins most improved. Dude balls out for us. I'll take it. Willie Green Coach of the Year. Big bad New Orleans Pelicans. All right, let's take a look at some standings on the year. We went 43-39, so honestly the record wasn't really there, but I guess the East was a little bit weak this year. Let's go ahead and take a look at the standings. Duarte actually led us in points, and then it was Halliburton, who obviously is going to be a real big building block for us here. Ben Mathurin, pretty solid rookie campaign, just under 14 points, 6 boards, 5 assists, 1 steal. I'll take that. 42% from the field, shot 31% from 3, so I'd like to raise that a little bit, but not a bad rookie campaign. Miles Turner, you know what you're going to get from him, and Jalen Smith. Almost a double-double. That's not bad at all. Isaiah Jackson, O'Shea Brissett, Duncan Robinson, TJ McConnell, Aaron Nesmith, who, good God. Rebounds was Jalen Smith, and assists was Tyrese Halliburton. So we're in the playoffs. We got the Philadelphia 76ers here in round number 1. I'm going to go out on a limb. Say we're probably not going to beat them. James Harden, Tyrese Maxey, Matisse Thybulle, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid. I'm actually surprised. I thought the 76ers would probably look to move on from Tobias Harris this offseason. Obviously, that's a lot. I did not mean that. Obviously, that's a lot easier said than done, but, like, I don't know. They obviously just got PJ Tucker as well. Like, I don't know. It just felt like, I don't know. I feel like the Tobias Harris fit in Philadelphia has always like been a weird one. We lost the first round, shocker. The Atlanta Hawks actually go on to beat the New Orleans Pelicans in the finals. Trae Young coming off the bench is your finals MVP. God, that's just weird to say. All right, we're into our first offseason right now. Before we do head up to year number 2, let's quickly check out what we got here in the draft lottery. We were obviously a playoff team, so we would not have our own pick in the lottery. But yeah, let's sim that real quick. Thunder, Spurs, Rockets, Magic, Pelicans. The Pelicans pick is via the Lakers. They somehow always suck in the first season, which is, I mean, look, I get it. They didn't make the playoffs this past season. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they were, again, maybe just hovering around a play-in team this year. I don't think they're going to outright make the playoffs, but I don't know, like 4th overall pick, really? All right, Rick Carlisle's our head coach. I'll give him another year. Again, not my favorite coach in the league. I know I say that about a lot of guys, but, I mean, I'm being honest with you, how I kind of feel about him. So, but we'll give him another year. So we have 20 on our own. We have 24 from the Pacers. We have the Celtics pick that came over in the deal with, I almost said Aaron Nesmith. Well, I guess he was in the deal with Malcolm Brogdon. Then we have the Mavericks pick in round number 2 at number 25. So obviously 3 first-round picks, even though they are a bit later, is definitely nothing to be upset about. What I might try to do is kind of combine them, maybe move up a little bit higher. Maybe include a contract or 2 as well. So I'll see you guys with that first trade. The Detroit Pistons have the number 7 overall pick. This is the package that I put together, all of the picks we had in this year's draft, along with Duncan Robinson, who, again, we all knew was not going to be here for very long. This contract is not one I'm a big fan of. They have the 7th overall pick. That's all it takes to get it done. And yeah, we're going to use this 7th overall pick now, and I have no idea who we're going to draft. I mean, positions of need, I think Jalen Smith played well for us. I don't know if he's a long-term answer, but I don't know if we're going to find one at the power forward spot here in the draft with this pick. So, Keontae George is here, Amari Bailey, Dariq Whitehead. We really don't need a shooting guard, so that kind of eliminates these 2 for me. I kind of want to see what Benedict Mathurin can do for us. I mean, it's a 5-year rebuild. He has a little more time to develop. So, I'm going to kind of roll with the punches, have him there. Dariq Whitehead's not a bad option, though. I mean, I know Duarte just won most improved, led us in scoring, really balled out, but the age is a little bit of a concern for me, if I'm being honest with you. And not overall-wise, just him still probably developing at 25 and like in his 2nd season. Like, I don't know. He's not bad, but Dariq Whitehead's going to be the pick here. I don't really know a ton about him. I'm not even going to pretend that I do. So 77 overall, that's fine by me. Again, these longer rebuilds give me more time to develop guys, so I'm definitely more prone to taking somebody. All these guys are going to come back. This is obviously not a realistic rebuild, which is good. Qualifying offers. I'll give one to Goga. I didn't even mention this when I went over the rotation. We don't really have a spot for him as of now. I mean, again, we'll see what ends up happening with Miles Turner here in free agency. He has no offers so far. He's looking for just under $20 million. I honestly think we can make that work. So I'd be willing to give him $20 million a year over 4 years. So I'm going to give him the contract. I'm not just going to let him go. O'Shea Brissett's an interesting one for me. What were his numbers last year? Wasn't horrible. I mean, it's what I was kind of expecting for him. But again, not a long-term power forward really in sight right now. LeBron is here, funny enough. Again, I'm not trying to make this a realistic rebuild, but like me signing 38-year-old LeBron just wouldn't make any sense. Looks like he's going to go to the Jazz. That's disgusting. Also, a rule of these rebuilds is, if you didn't know, if players have signed like a contract extension, like a Bradley Beal, who's on a $250 million extension, he obviously wouldn't be here in free agency, so I do not allow myself to sign some of these guys. Not that I would have anyways, but I'm going to probably try to not make this realistic, but I'm probably going to try to develop some guys a little bit more, a little bit of the younger side, just because I have that time now. Maybe somebody like Keldon Johnson. I would be pretty interested in him. Let's actually see, what were his numbers from last year? 19.5 and 1.5. That's actually not too bad. He is obviously a restricted free agent, so that is, not concerning, but it's just a little bit of a risk. He has an offer from the Suns and a qualifying offer, so I'll give Keldon Johnson an offer right now. They end up not matching it as of now. Who knows? They'll probably match it. Oh, wait. I can't sign Keldon Johnson. He has a contract. Oh, fuck. Really? I'm locked into signing him now? So I can't renounce Keldon. I fucked that up. He got a contract extension. I honestly forgot about it. What I'll do right now is I'll see if the Spurs have cap and try to send him back for a second-round pick. I'm sorry, I screwed that up. I really just gave the whole spiel about how I'm not going to sign guys with contract extensions, and then I screwed that up. Yeah, they'll do that. Sorry, that's my bad. I didn't mean to do that. So we got the cap space back at least. So who do I want here? Like, Jeremy Grant is here. Could be interesting. Doesn't really fit the timeline. Maybe somebody like Cameron Johnson, who, let's take a look at his numbers. 9-3. Like, I think I'd rather just have Jalen Smith at that point probably start. Yeah. So, I mean, again, we have time to maybe go out and save the money and then spend it in other years. And we were just in the playoffs on a team that probably really shouldn't have been in the playoffs. So we'll bring O'Shea Brissett back. My bad on the Keldon Johnson signing. It would have been cool to have him, but obviously I screwed that one up. What I'm going to go ahead and do right now is I think maybe somebody like Aaron Nesmith and Kendall Brown could be moved. I mean, Kendall Brown was obviously only a second-round pick. Nesmith, I'm pretty much done with him. I've been done with him as a Celtics fan for a long time. So Nesmith might get moved for a backup shooting guard just behind Ben Mathurin, and then Andrew Nembhard. Can I get a first-round pick for you? Because you're not going to play for me, if I'm being honest. What? You were a second? Okay, wow, I didn't know that. Huh. Well, we have TJ McConnell. You know what? I'll keep Nembhard on the team, but Aaron Nesmith's gone. I'd like a shooting guard for him, just preferably somebody who's just decent at basketball. I hate Grayson Allen. He's a prick. Ochai Bagage has just not played at all for the Cleveland Cavaliers, but honestly could be my answer there just because, again, he's young. We can maybe go ahead and develop him. So, yeah, we're going to do that. Our shooting guard spot's going to be really, really young, but we basically want to give up a second-round pick here, and Aaron Nesmith is just Aaron Nesmith. So, going to be a 10-man rotation again. I think I'll probably send Kendall Brown along with Nembhard down to the G League, see if they can maybe develop a little bit. But it's a very similar-looking team going into year number 2. Obviously, 5-year rebuild. We got a little bit more time. So, yeah, I'll see you guys at the start of second season. Second season here in Indiana. We obviously made the playoffs last year. I think that probably surprised everybody. It definitely surprised me. But, yeah, this is the squad. We really didn't make a ton of changes. Tyrese Halliburton, Benedict Mathurin, Chris Duarte, Jalen Smith, to Miles Turner. The starting 5, so nothing changes. We came to an agreement with Miles Turner on an extension. The value really didn't seem too out of the blue. I think anything maybe a little bit more than what he wanted probably would have been a little bit past what I probably would have intended to offer. But, Miles Turner doesn't necessarily boost with the stats. And it's, he's not a stat sheet kind of guy necessarily. Like, he's a very good basketball player. He's obviously a really good shot blocker, but he's not filling up the stat sheet. So I'm very comfortable with the deal we have with Miles Turner. Bench unit. Dariq Whitehead, actually going to give him the 6-man spot. Again, I want to develop him as much as possible, play him the most minutes. And I don't know if Chris Duarte is a long-term answer, even though he played super well for us. But so Dariq Whitehead will take that 6-man spot, followed by Isaiah Jackson, O'Shea Brissett, Ochai Bagage, and TJ McConnell. I'm now going to try to see if I can maybe send some of the younger guys, like maybe Kendall Brown, down to the G League. And then am I able to send... Oh, Nembhard's 23. Wow. I don't even have another spot anyways, but wow, he's 23. Wow. Nonetheless, I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2. Year number 2 comes to a close once again in the playoffs here. We're actually the 5 seed here in the East and number 6 in the power rankings, which I find somewhat interesting, but I don't think we deserve to be a 5 seed. Again, I don't necessarily even think this is a playoff team, but I guess we're playing super well as a squad. Scoot Henderson, your rookie of the year. Yeah, Luka won MVP in case you didn't realize. Ben Simmons, 6th man of the year. Giannis, defensive player of the year. Anthony Edwards, holy fuck. Yeah, he's very good. Willie Green, Coach of the Year once again. Probably going to see that a lot. Let's take a look at the standings. We go 47 and 35. So we're improving every single year, which, well, it's only been 2 years, but we're improving, which is obviously what you like to see. We tied with Indiana. We're Indiana. We tied with Cleveland at 47 wins. They had the tiebreaker. Halliburton leads us in scoring. Then it was Chris Duarte again. Ben Mathurin improving as well. Love to see it. Dariq Whitehead off the bench was solid. Miles Turner, Isaiah Jackson, Jalen Smith, Ochai Bagage, O'Shea Brissett, TJ McConnell. I don't know who Jay Bone is now. Who is Jay Bone? Who are you? Jordan Bone. Who in the hell? I have no idea who that is. Rebounds. Jalen Smith, and assists was Tyrese Halliburton. So we are in the playoffs here. We are the 5 seed. We have Cleveland here in the first round. They tend to be very good. Garland, Sexton. They still have the Sexland backcourt. They had Lou Dort here, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. They had Larry Marketing, Isaac Okoro, Larry Nance Jr. Very deep team there in Cleveland. I'm excited to see them this upcoming season. We take 2 games from their home floor, and we're up 3-0. 3-1. Let's hopefully not blow it. We're not doing this. Thank God. All right, on to the Eastern Conference semifinals here. The Atlanta Hawks, DeJounte Murray, Kevin Huerter, DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, Clint Capella, 6th man of the year. Trae Young, even though Ben Simmons won it. Like, I find it hard to believe that Ben Simmons deserves 6th man of the year with Trae Young doing this, but I guess that's 2K. We win game 1 there. We win game 2. We win game 3. What the fuck is going on right now? Are we going to blow this lead? No, we're in the East Finals. All right, the Celtics. Our old friend Malcolm Brogdon's there. They're obviously a very talented team, and we're winning again. What in the world is going on right now? All right, they're battling back a little bit, and we're going to lose 4 straight. We lose 4 straight. That was crazy, and the Pelicans sweep the Celtics, and yep, there it is. People have been asking me to do like a 5-year rebuild with the Pelicans just to see how good Zion gets. If you guys want to see that, let me know down below in the comment section. But goddamn, he is so overpowered in this game. Just crazy to see. All right, let's hit the draft lottery. I don't think we're going to have any picks in this. We do not. Nuggets, bad. Ended up with the first overall pick. Bulls actually have back-to-back at 2 and 3. They are definitely going to have some good draft picks there. Rick Carlisle has carried this team, and he's done a pretty good job with it, so I'm probably going to leave him as the head coach. He's in the final year of his deal anyways, so no reason to let him go. This team just definitely overachieved, so we'll keep him. We have number 25 and number 7 in round number 2 via the Spurs. That's 7th overall picks from the Kelton Johnson fuck up on my part, so that's my bad. I'll actually just get a future second if is this like a real trade? Like, what is the logic on that? Like, how is this like a possibility? Like, unless Milwaukee wants to save the $100,000 or so that probably they would drafting 3 spots later. I just don't get that one personally. But we'll draft somebody here. A lot of you guys have been enjoying when I've been drafting guys kind of later in the round. So, again, I don't know a lot about any of these guys, but it'll probably just be a depth pick no matter who it is. Wesley Bledsoe, Mauricio Navarro. I haven't really been able to find like a lot of guys that have been like overseas, like you can draft and stash. Here's one right here. Johan Anderson. This player currently has a contract with an overseas team and ineligible to sign an NBA contract for 1 year. 7'2" from Sweden. I mean, it's probably a little bit of a flyer pick for sure, but you know what? I'll draft a guy or I'll stash him overseas for a year. Why not? You never know what's going to happen. He's actually a 73 overall. Maybe we'll get him back next year. We'll sign him once. Actually, you sign him in rookie signings. So, hell, I'll take him. We're going to bring everybody back again. I think we probably will move on from somebody like TJ McConnell, who's getting a little bit on the older side. His overall is tending to go down a little bit, but I'm fine with it. Tyrese Halliburton, who is definitely going to have to get paid. I'll give Kendall Brown the qualifying offer. If he ends up leaving, that's not too big of a deal. He's just spent some time in the G League. So we enter free agency. Wow, LeBron still has not retired. Did he just have a year in Utah? Wow, he must have been in Utah. Was he? Yeah, that's crazy. LeBron spent year 30 or age 38 year. What is that? Probably a year, I don't know, like 19 in Utah. That's crazy. So obviously Tyrese Halliburton is somebody we have to pay. I think the only way that we would maybe go ahead and like give him the qualifying offer this year would be if there was somebody else in free agency that we could want. Obviously somebody like Devin Booker is off the table just because of that contract extension. DeJounte Murray could be fun. We don't necessarily need him because we have Tyrese Halliburton. I like DeJounte Murray a lot, though. Ant has been balling out. Karl Anthony Towns. This one, oh, he has a contract extension. I have to keep reminding myself. I'm sorry. I'm dumb as hell. Pascal Siakam could be fun. A little bit on the older side, but could be that power forward we're looking for. Jalen Smith entering the final year of his contract. I think Siakam would be fun. He only has one offer, and it's from the Warriors. It's not even a real offer. And we kind of have the money to go out and pay him. So I'll give Pascal Siakam a contract. I will. I'll play him right next to Miles Turner, and I'd love to have him here. So we're going to have to maybe save some money. Jalen Smith's going to have to go. He's actually played really well for us, but I have got to save money for Tyrese Haliburton, so I have to clear up another like $1 million, $2 million bucks. I was going to trade TJ McConnell anyways. We can just go ahead and clear the money out. By getting rid of his $9 million, I probably could have just let him walk, but honestly, it's whatever. 2 first round, actually, one's a protection backup. But yeah, we are definitely not going to renounce the rights here on Tyrese Haliburton. I want to keep him. Actually, I'm pretty close to being able to keep Jalen Smith as well. Actually, I'd actually rather keep Jalen Smith. Let me go ahead and get rid of O'Shea Brissett. I'm going to take Jalen Smith. He's actually been playing pretty decent for us. So, yeah, more first-round picks, and we are going to not let go of Haliburton, not let go of Jalen Smith, and we still have the money. Cool. We are good there. Let me make sure neither of these guys get contracts. That's obviously something big. I have to max out Haliburton. I don't think I have to worry about Jalen Smith really getting a contract, but yeah, I got to make sure I do this right, or we will definitely screw ourselves over a little bit. So we get Siakam, and then final day here, I have to just max out Haliburton once again. Hopefully he accepts our offer. If he doesn't, that really screws us. And we are good. All right, do not renounce the rights. Do not renounce the rights. And we have $35 million. Am I missing something? I don't know. Whatever. Pascal Siakam's going to come in. I'm now going to go ahead and give that max offer here to Tyrese Haliburton. That was weird. We'll give him the contract. He accepts, which is good. We're not going to let Jalen Smith go. I don't know why 2K auto resigns or like auto just like lets players go. It's kind of weird. Jalen Smith wants a decent amount of money. I'm going to bring him in here. Siakam's going to move to that power forward spot. He's listed as a center right now. So him and Miles Turner will definitely be an interesting front court. So let's look at how this team's kind of looking right now. I'm still comfortable with Duarte. I believe he should be expiring or getting close to expiring. Yeah, it's the final year of his deal. So he's probably going to ask for some pretty decent money. I mean, he's now 27 years of age. And what? He just finished his 3rd NBA season. So it makes me a little bit nervous just because depending what money he's going to want in the offseason. But we'll kind of address that. But he's been playing solid enough for me to start him still. And then Dariq Whitehead will be his backup. The new addition of Pascal Siakam, followed by Jalen Smith, Turner, and Jackson. We got our boy Johanna Anderson, who will be overseas. But yeah, we basically just need to sign a backup point guard at this point. And all of these offers are fucking terrible. Yeah, I'm going to do the little 2K cheat, sign Chris Boucher, and trade him for a different backup point guard. Sorry, this is not a realistic rebuild, and I need a backup point guard. So Chris Boucher, now for a backup point guard. Again, ooh, Alec Burks a little bit on the older side, though. I don't love that age at 33. Keegan, what in the hell? How's Keegan Murray been playing? Not bad. I just don't necessarily think I need Keegan Murray. Like, I think we would definitely hinder his development a lot. Let me take somebody like Aaron Holiday, who's actually been playing pretty well for the Lakers. So we'll take Aaron Holiday. I would have liked to have Keegan Murray, but we just don't need him. We have Siakam, we have Jalen Smith. So those are the changes we've made to this team now. We're entering year number 3. Not quite the final year because we're on a 5-year rebuild, but hopefully we'll be getting better. I'll see you guys at the rotation. We've been getting better every single season so far. I think we definitely did that this year in the offseason. Obviously a huge free agent signing of Pascal Siakam. Really excited to see how he kind of meshes with this team and plays next to Miles Turner in that front court. We re-signed Tyrese Haliburton on a fat contract extension, which we really needed to do, obviously. So he'll be our starting point guard. Ben Mathurin here as our starting shooting guard. Chris Duarte, what's Mathurin's stats? So he's actually getting better. So I'm very comfortable with him. Obviously still on that really cheap rookie deal. Really helps it out as well. Chris Duarte, Pascal Siakam, our big free agent signing, and then Miles Turner, our bench unit, Dariq Whitehead, Isaiah Jackson, Jalen Smith, Aaron Holiday, and Ochai Agbaji. This is going to be a fun team. Hopefully close to the top of the East. I'll see you guys at the end of year number 3. All right, year number 3 is over. We are now atop of the Eastern Conference in that 1 seed. We've jumped all the way up to number 2 in the power rankings as well. You love to see it. I'm sure the Pelicans are the 1 seed in the power rankings. Shocker. Yeah, another shocker. Luka wins his 3rd straight MVP. Bay Fall, your rookie of the year, is in Chicago. Ben Simmons, 6th man of the year. Giannis, defensive player of the year. Charles Bassey, most improved. Taylor Jenkins, wow, looks like it was the Memphis Grizzlies. And nope, never mind. The Houston, wait. Isn't Taylor Jenkins the Grizzlies coach? Did the Rockets sign him as their head coach? Oh, yeah, they did. All right, well, it looks like the Houston Rockets are kind of taking over the Western Conference. We win 60 games, though, so I will take that. Brooklyn's behind us, and then Cleveland. 61 wins for those Houston Rockets, and they are probably going to be a very good team in the playoffs. Haliburton led us in scoring. Pascal Siakam, obviously the scoring is going down a little bit for everybody when you add a guy like Pascal Siakam. Chris Duarte still balling out. Ben Mathurin, Dariq Whitehead, Isaiah Jackson, Miles Turner, Jalen Smith, Chai Agbaji, Aaron Holiday. Got Will Barton on this team as well. Rebounds was Miles Turner, and assists was Haliburton. So let's sim the play and see what we got here in the first round. Going to be the New York Knicks. Monte Morris, Emmanuel Quickly, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, Kevin Love. What in the fuck? Yeah, there's just no way. Like, what in the world? All right, Toronto here. We got Pascal Siakam's old team. It's Fred VanVleet, Gary Trent Jr., Isaac Okoro, Scotty Barnes. Oh, they signed Karl Anthony Towns. I guess that's one way to really go. How did you have money for that? To replace Siakam, but how did you have money for that? That's weird. We are up 3-2 right now, and we close them out in 6 games. And here come the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland, Sexton, you got the Sexland backcourt. Markkanen, Mobley, Allen, they, for some reason, of Andre Drummond, Adam Malik Beasley, Larry Nance Jr. Pretty good squad right there. I think we're better. I really do. We're going to go see if we can make it all the way to the NBA Finals. We're down 3-1. That's not ideal. 3-2, we're battling back. 3-3, can we go to the finals? No, we fucking lose. Oh, we choke it. The Cleveland Cavaliers go on to win in the finals. That's why we do 5-year rebuilds. So, obviously, I am game planning this a little bit different now that we have the extra 2 seasons. So, all right, let's hit the next offseason. I saw we were projected potentially a lottery pick via Detroit. I'm not sure what that's protected at, but we keep it at number 13. So, that's not bad. Staff signing. Rick Carlisle is now a free agent, if you will. You have Stauffer here. It would be weird for me not to... Oh, he's tentative. He doesn't even want to come here. Okay. Well, I guess I'll go fuck myself. Who do I want to sign? Like... Solace is here. Chris Finch. I'm kind of... Ooh, Ime Udoka's here. He has shit ratings. Jesus Christ. 2K, do something about that. I'll just probably bring Carlisle back. I mean, he hasn't been bad for it. There's really no reason I shouldn't bring Rick Carlisle back. Unless I can't find him. Where is he? Did I lose him? I don't know. Let me find Rick Carlisle, and I'll see you guys whatever's next. I know why I couldn't find Rick Carlisle. It's because he's retired. Wow, he was in the league for 34 years. But, yeah, that's why we can't find Rick Carlisle. So, Jacob Underwood's here. He's a guy I used to sign in older 2Ks. Mike Stauffer just straight up said, go fuck yourself. So he's going to the Lakers, it looks like. But we'll sign Jacob Underwood. Rick Carlisle did some really good things for us. I probably wouldn't have moved on from him if Stauffer wasn't there. He ended up retiring anyways, so it really wasn't that big of a deal. We have 2 other picks in this draft besides number 13. I really wouldn't be using those, so we'll take a Brooklyn pick. I'll probably draft somebody at number 13. We also have our guy from Sweden. I forget his name, but he'll be coming over now. We'll just be able to sign him, so we don't need a center. Positions of need, I think point guard could be one. Glenn Calloway from Fayetteville? I've never even heard of that. Is a point guard, and he's a C+ rated guy here. Point guard is a need, potentially, just because Aaron Holiday is a free agent. So, welcome to the team. I have no idea what his overall is going to be, but I'm cool with it. Glenn Calloway is going to be a 75. This dude, Johan Anderson, is a 74. He was obviously our drafting stash. Team player options, Achai Bagaji is definitely coming back. Ben Mather and Tariq Whitehead definitely would like them both back as well. Qualifying, Isaiah Jackson will get it. Chris Duarte will get it. Again, I don't know what I'm going to do with Duarte. He's not been playing bad for. He's actually been playing really well. Holy free agency. Oh my God. Well, yeah, maybe should have saved my money for this year's free agency. God damn. Here's the thing, though. Even if I clear up a fuck ton of cap space, like, I am so negative in the cap room department right now. Like, I don't even know what I would do. Like, Giannis or Tatum would be sweet, obviously. But, like, that would mean I would 100% have to get rid of Jalen Smith. I'd 100% have to get rid of Siakam and possibly even Turner. But it's like Giannis or Jason Tatum. Fuck it, I'm doing it. Siakam played well for us, but it's not every day I can get Giannis. So this is going to be a lot of different trades. Basically, just me shedding as much cap space as possible. Actually, how many contract offers do they have? Does he have one from the Bucks? Fuck. Does he have one from the Celtics? No. I just don't know if either of them would want to come here. Like, if not, I could maybe go after Donovan Mitchell, which would definitely be cool. Yeah, I'll do it. All right, I'm going to dump a lot of contracts right now. Again, I'm sorry. I know you guys have been saying you've been enjoying the longer rebuilds, and this is definitely going to be one of those longer rebuilds. So I'm going to basically trade a bunch of really good players right now for basically nothing, and I hate doing that. But when I get an option or a possible opportunity to go after somebody like a Giannis or a Jason Tatum or even a Donovan Mitchell, I'm going to do it. So we'll figure out how the rotation is going to look after it, but those players are all way too talented for me to just say no and just not let them. Because, again, this doesn't happen for me every single rebuild. So I am getting back some really big contracts, which I'm not a big fan of. This is probably our best offer right now, and this is not like an offer I want to do. Can I actually just get a first-round pick? 2, is that possible? And I'll actually give you somebody else if you want. No, I won't. All right, fine. I'll do the trade. Wait, you just fucking offered me. Oh, my God. I'll do the trade. I hate just... If we don't get any of these guys, this is going to be a huge L. Big, fat fucking L on our part. What I'm going to have to do is probably just trade these guys again. Like, Chris Dunn definitely has to go. I don't even know how much cap space I'm going to have. It's probably not even close to enough. I am really betting on the fact that one of these guys is hopefully going to sign with me. I have to get rid of Adrian Griffin Jr., who I literally would like to honestly have on this team, but I can't. I don't have the money to keep him here. So, can I just get a pick, please? Thank you. Thank you, Oklahoma City. All right, do I have money? I have $35 million. I would still probably have to clear up another big contract, which means Miles Turner might be out because it's obviously not going to be Halliburton, and the rest of these guys are on pretty cheaper contracts. So, holy shit, I'm blowing this team up. I don't know if I really like this approach right now, but I'm going to have to find a center who is really good and not making a lot of money, which is a lot easier said than done. I'm sorry you guys are seeing a really long, probably unedited portion of this video, but actually now I'll go find a center. Holy shit, we just got Chet Holmgren. We just got Chet Holmgren from the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we gave up so much. We really did. We just gave up our 2 draft picks from this year. But it definitely cleared up money, and... I mean, we have the money to go after Giannis now. That's the most. Let's give him $50 million per year. Oh, my God. We're going to get Giannis. Holy shit. I'm going to have to let Isaiah Jackson and Chris Duarte go as well. So I really just basically let everybody go for Giannis. But it's Giannis, dude. Like, it's Giannis. Was there anybody I could maybe trade that I'd rather get rid of and maybe be able to... Because how much money is Isaiah Jackson's cap hold? It's about $8 million. Duarte's about $11.5 million. God damn it. I can't believe I'm doing this right now. Obviously, yeah, no. All right, all these guys are going to have to stay. So they're gone, but we just got Giannis, who, in my opinion, is the best player in the NBA, on a 3-year, $161 million deal. That's fucking crazy. But yeah, we now have a team of, what is this, 6 players? Giannis listed as a small forward. He's going to be playing the power forward spot for me. Oh, my God. So Dariq Whitehead's now going to start. Holmgren's going to be our center. This is absolutely insane. This is still a really talented team, ultimately. So I need, what do I need now? I'm sorry. I need a point guard. I need a backup small forward. I need a backup center. I'm in shock. We can somehow get Aaron Holiday back, which is cool. Honestly, kind of can't believe it. I need a small forward now, like a Chetty Osman. Beautiful. Shooter off the bench. Now I need a backup center. I actually do have a lot of, not a lot, but I still do have a decent amount of picks. So, like, let me sign a Drew Eubanks on really cheap deal. I'm sorry. I know I kind of just blew this up. Like, I'm kind of mad I blew it up because I was kind of having fun with, like, all the depth and all the talent we did have. But it's Giannis. Like, dude, Giannis. So, yeah, I'm going to see if I can get a better backup center. Not really seeing many offers right now, which is unfortunate. I mean, he's obviously only making, like, $2 million. Wow, this is actually a really impressive deal. We're going to obviously have to give up a trade exception as well, but let's do this. All right, cool. Welcome to the team, Frank Kaminsky. We also just picked up Jalen McDaniels, which might allow me to maybe potentially package him with like an Osman, maybe even get a better backup small forward. Again, I'm just kind of floating out ideas here, but we will see. And I have all these picks. I might as well go ahead and use them. I'm sorry. This has probably been the longest offseason ever. I know some of you probably find this entertaining, and some of you are probably like, just get on with it, dude. No. You know what? We'll just... I don't know. Like, I don't know what I want to do right now. I really don't. Frank Kaminsky's making $9 million. How about a better backup center? Is that even an option? And McDaniels, and sorry. I keep saying sorry, but I need somebody. Ooh, Omar Yurtseven? What's his contract? Well, he's actually been playing pretty well. What's his contract situation? He's an expiring deal. It's a little bit annoying. Oh, baby. All right, I'll take Yurtseven and Jake LaRavia as well. I'll see you guys at the, start of year number 4. So obviously a lot has changed with this team. We basically just blew up the entire team to sign one guy. That being said, that guy has pretty much everything you could ever want in an NBA player. Like, he has the potential. I think in the next 4 to 5 years, if Giannis continues his path, maybe wins another MVP, another title, I think you can potentially put him in the top 10 conversation. I mean, he is that good. But, yeah, he's now an Indiana Pacer, and hopefully he can lead us to the promised land. It's not every day I can get Giannis. That's kind of why I did it. So, we'll see. Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, Dariq Whitehead, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Chet Holmgren, who I think we're really just kind of not letting go, but it kind of was an under-the-radar move that we got Chet Holmgren, who is potentially a generational prospect, just because of what we did with Giannis. So, we'll see. Bench unit's definitely not that good. Aaron Holiday, Omar Yurtseven, Chetty Osman, and Ochai Agbaji. We'll see about the bench. Hopefully it doesn't hurt us too much. I'll see you guys at the end of year number 4. Fourth season is over. Giannis wins an MVP award for us, which is obviously awesome to see. Hell of a season for the Greek Freak. Isaiah Elohim, or we're in the 2025 draft. This dude went number 1 overall. I barely know next year's draft, but yeah, really good rookie campaign. John Butler, 6th Man of the Year. Jonathan Isaac, staggering, very Draymond Green-like stat line, Defensive Player of the Year. John Butler also wins Most Improved. Jacob Underwood, our coach of the year, as we do go 62-20. We were hoping for a championship because we really blew things up, and we are really kind of going for it. Giannis and Chet are a scary, scary duo. Ben Mathurin, Dariq Whitehead. Tyrese Halliburton takes a little bit of a backseat in the scoring department, but the assist numbers are obviously still really there as well. Rebounds was Chet Holmgren. And assist was Halliburton. All right, let's send the plan, see who we got here. It's going to be the Detroit Pistons. Devin Booker. Oh, and Cade Cunningham, Sadiq Bey, Eric Pascal, Jalen Duren. God damn it, that's scary. We sweep them, though. How are the Bucks? Oh, they signed... Oh. You know what? They replaced Giannis with Jason Tatum. Like, that. I still think we're going to sweep them, probably. Oh. Wow. Jason Tatum carries that Bucks team to 7. We got the Orlando Magic here. There's just no way that team's even winning a game. All right, they win 2. Houston Rockets. KPJ, Jalen Green, Tari Easton, Jabari Smith Jr., Tingus Pingus, Alperen Şengün, Jalen Johnson, Monte Morris. Really deep bench right there. I'd like to get a championship, and you know what? This video is already long as hell. Why not make it a little bit longer? I know you guys all know that I suck at this game. But yeah, I'll hop in, get a little bit of gameplay. Hopefully we're up by a lot where I don't have to play too clutch. This is a very low-scoring game, and of course it's a close game as well. I'll see you guys in there. So I wanted to get some gameplay with Giannis here. It's obviously not an everyday occurrence for me. Yeah, let's just see what we can do here. He's getting double teamed. Kate right out here. Tyrese Halliburton, let's go, baby. He's got 24, 6, and 10 on the night. We are on the verge of sweeping the Houston Rockets out of their own building. Pretty awesome feeling. Dariq Whitehead here on Jabari Smith Jr., number 3 overall pick in the 2022 NBA draft. Let's see. He actually had a pretty good summer league. He really did. Congrats to the Trailblazers, by the way. If I have any Trailblazers fans watching, you guys won the summer league. Oh, God. No way like Şengün's hitting a 3. Giannis is just way too fast. Dude, he's like a cheat code. Jabari, no fucking way. He really is. Like, Giannis 34, 13, and 5. And now, like, if I do, like, a pick and roll, like, what's going to happen here? Like, what are you doing, Jalen Green? Oh, that's not the move I wanted to hit. Really wasn't. I thought he was just going to put his fucking nuts in Jalen Green's face. But, yeah, it's fine. All right, Aaron Holiday here. Not what I was trying to do. Jalen Green is definitely going to hit that. That's fine by me. Aaron Holiday has a whopping 5 points on the night. All right, we'll do one more possession here. Obviously, it was just fun getting a little bit of gameplay here with Giannis. He's wearing number 21. It looks weird as hell. I'm going to go another pick and roll, honestly. Dude, like, you're not doing anything about that. All right, I'll see you guys at the Finals MVP. Championship is official. I'm going to take a shot in the dark, say Giannis Antetokounmpo won the Finals MVP. He did. Regular season MVP for Giannis. Finals MVP. I think if, like, hypothetically, if this were to happen again in real life, like, as I mentioned, Finals MVP and regular season MVP, no, I don't mean with the Pacers. I mean with the Bucks, obviously. I think he's definitely in that conversation for top 10 all time. I really do. I think he's a lot closer than a lot of people actually really do think. My opinion, he's far and away the best player in the league. You can let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section. Rockets, who just in the finals, got swept, obviously. But, yeah, number 1 overall pick, followed by the Thunder, Mavs, Lakers, and then the Celtics. Staff signing, we are not going to do anything because Jacob Underwood was a very good head coach for us. Let's now head up to the NBA draft. I didn't even see if we have any picks, but if we do, I'm probably not. Yeah, we don't even anyways. I traded a lot for Holmgren, and I traded a lot just throughout other trades as well. Dariq Whitehead's definitely coming back. Oh, boy. Mathurin, Vince, I don't know who you are. Jake LaRavia, you didn't even play, but I guess. Oh, and Chet Holmgren. Mathurin and Chet Holmgren are going to get their qualifying offers. We are probably so full. Oh, my God, look at this crazy class. I do $15 million. Remember in older 2Ks, like how like some of these guys like at older ages would sign like minimum contracts? That'd be cool. I would love to have like one of those guys here for like cheap money, but that's obviously not going to happen. So I'm going to max out Holmgren and just give him the qualifying offer. That's one of the things that I'm very thankful that 2K is doing because other than that, we're kind of hurting in the cap space department. Ochai Bagage, or would I rather like Yurtsvin's here? I do want to pay Yurtsvin, so I'll do that. That'll be my other offer. All right, cool. All those guys are back, and then I don't know who JD Note is. Vance Williams Jr. No thanks. All right, I'll get the rest of these guys back after we go ahead and get the 3 most important guys back. We're good there. Now let's go ahead. Oh, I'm fucking. Oh. I auto-renounced them. I'm an idiot. I really am. All right, well, we're going to switch the team up anyways. We're basically just getting a new backup shooting guard. Like Luke Kennard, that's fine by me. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We just swept the Rockets in the finals. This team's insanely talented. 9-man rotation once again. I will see you guys at the start of the third and final year. Year number 3 is here. We are obviously led by 3 probably close to superstars. We have one definite superstar here in Giannis, and then Halliburton, Chet Holmgren, probably pushing those boundaries a little bit. Halliburton, Mathurin, Dariq Whitehead, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Chet Holmgren going to be the starting 5 here for year number 5 of the final season. Bench unit still kind of mid. Holiday, Yurtseven, Cedi Osman, and Luke Kennard. So won the finals last year. Really didn't change anything about this team. I'm hoping to go back-to-back. I'll see you guys at the end of the 5th and final season. 5th and final year is over. We are the 1 seed here in the Eastern Conference. Luka wins 4 out of 5 MVPs in today's video. Yeah, he's very good. Artem Markov, who... don't know a thing about him. We're in the 2023 draft. We're in year 2026. No, we're in like 2027. Holy shit. I don't know how that works. He's probably overseas. The Ben Simmons effect. No, not the Ben Simmons overseas. He just didn't play his rookie year and won it in his sophomore season. Trey Mann, 6th man of the year. Jonathan Isaac, Defensive Player of the Year. Omaha Billiou. Most improved. And Jacob Underwood, we go 63 and 19. Very, very good. And I will take it, as we are the 1 seed here in the Eastern Conference. Alrighty, let's take a look at some numbers real quick. Giannis led us in scoring. Then it was Chet Holmgren, Dariq Whitehead, Ben Mathurin, Tyrese Halliburton, Yurtseven, Holiday, Osman, and Luke Kennard. Rebounds per game was Holmgren, and assists, Tyrese Halliburton. All right, playing time. Let's simulate it. We got the Milwaukee Bucks. Funny enough, they actually almost beat us last year. They do have a 73 overall in their starting lineup. Josh Hart and Malachi Flynn, who dropped 73 points in some God knows what league the other day, but sweep them. Probably what should have happened last year. Wow. Oh, fuck me. There's just no... How can I not? I can't even escape this man when I do Eastern Conference rebuilds. It's ridiculous. And here we go. Giannis versus Zion Williamson, which is just unbelievably crazy. That I can't fucking escape it, dude. Oh man, dude, I can't escape. I seriously, I cannot. I can't get away from Giannis. I literally can't. Or not Giannis, from Zion. I just can't do it. Nonetheless, we turned this Pacers team into obviously a stacked, star-studded squad, and we won a championship, so I had fun with it. I need to hear from you guys. I know that a lot of you guys have been saying do 5-year rebuilds. That's obviously not my entire audience, so I want to hear what you think. Let me hear it down below in the comment section. Do you enjoy the 5-year rebuilds? Would you even prefer maybe a 7 or 10-year rebuild? Let me know. If we're going to get into the 7 and 10-year rebuilds, though, those might be a little bit less often just because of how long those take to create. I love making videos, but I'm now sitting here about an hour and a half into this recording, and if we double that on a 10-year rebuild, it would probably be about a 3-hour time chunk of my life that I would have to take out in order to do that, and that's not something I can do every day. But let me know everything you want to see down below in the comment section. Of course, if you guys are new around here, can subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it greatly. We are on the road to 30K, and I'm hoping to hit it. Hopefully by the end of August. We will see. I appreciate you guys all as always. Thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you guys all in the next one.